know. I know. I know. What's up? Alright, I'm back. That took a while. I was checking Discord earlier, and I think it was Game Overlord that said that I should check out Do Not Disturb. And let's see. I tried it, the Do Not Disturb thing, this one, and I'm like, I haven't tested out if it blocks calls. So we'll see. I'll test it out like after the stream. I just got home, by the way, so like first thing I did is open up stream and do it and continue the stream. Yeah. Yes, it makes you avoid messages and call. Yeah. I will figure that out. I'll have to reinstall the Messenger app. I also deleted Facebook from my iPad, just to make double sure nothing shows up on my stream. Yeah. At least on my phone. Okay. I'll see about that. I'm gonna test it later. I'll reinstall Messenger, Facebook Messenger, and turn on Do Not Disturb mode and see if it like shuts off calls. Yeah. I thought that it would not happen, because I made it out like for 2 years on stream without a call on my tablet. And it just happened like a few hours ago that I got called on my tablet. I'm like, why now? Like, I was able to get away of not getting calls for the past 2 years, and it just happened like just today. It's insane. So I'm like, oh my god, it just happened. Dual stream today, not exactly a dual stream. This is supposed to be like a continuation of earlier stream, because I got interrupted. So my family called and be like, hey, let's have dinner outside, let's go outside and go to a restaurant, eat dinner. And then they called me because I was up in my room, and I'm like, no, don't call me. Like, I'm streaming my iPad. Your name will show up on my stream. And I'm like, no way. So, it sucks. So I deleted Messenger, I deleted Facebook, and I'm gonna make sure it does not happen again. I'll do the Do Not Disturb thing. I'm gonna test things out. Yeah. You have a wife? I don't. I'm 23 years old. I don't have a wife at this age. I'm how much do I want to let out? I'm a virgin at 23. So I have nobody. I have nobody. Newsflash, streamer NicJellie reveals important information. Oh shit. I don't have kids. I don't have... Oh my god, no. It's not like that. It was I'm not gonna reveal so much. Let's just say someone from my family was like, yeah, let's go outside. They called me and then named him up on stream. I got so mad. Maybe I'll just, I don't know. Their name has a nickname on Facebook Messenger, and I thought that would show up instead of like their actual name. But it was their actual name. So I'm like, oh shit, I have to end stream immediately. So I ended the stream, yeah. And I had to private it. That thing's not going out. That thing's not going out on again. I assume Lady Nanami was your wife? No, it wasn't! No, it was. She's not my. Where did that come from? That's wild. What the fuck? Bit character, where did you get that idea? Jesus Christ. You deny it so vehemently because it's not? Because it's not. Like, where did you get that idea? I'm a single ass man and 23 years old. I am that pathetic. The way she teases you, shut the fuck up. I kind of enjoy it though, but it's not what it looks like, guys. It's not what it looks like. Yeah. So anyway, oh, it's very adorable. Okay, nah, moving on, guys. Let's move on. Okay. No, I'm just teasing too. Yeah, you stay like that. Yeah, that's right. So, who said that I have a wife? What the hell? It was Riz. Oh my god, it was Riz. In love with Nick's iPad. Yeah, thanks. It's beautiful. It's my iPad. So. Yeah, Aries, here's my. I have a wallpaper carousel, so different artworks will show up. So, man, I am getting career advice right now. Oh hell yeah! Nick's wife is clearly Apollo. No, it's not. No, do not spread misinformation. I'm a single man. I am a single man. Y'all just, you guys woke up and decided to spread misinformation. All right. Yo woke up, decided to spread misinformation. That's crazy. Why is my iPad? Yep, I'm married to my own work. So I'm married to my work. I'm always just working. I'm just working. Hey, I did a little bit of progress while I was outside, so I've cleaned up some of the line art and all that. So Nicole Jelly, she's real? No, she's not. Christ. What the hell? So, clearly I'm scuffed out today. Like, there's so many scuffed today. Like on the first original stream, I was like messing around my OBS stuff, and it's like slow and glitching for some reason. Okay, it's working. It's all working. Oh my god, it's working. The Zoom is working. Holy shit, the Zoom is working. That shit was not working earlier. I swear to Christ. My god, now it's working. Okay, I was testing things out and I was wondering why some of my buttons are now working. So, how's New Year? Yeah, y'all. Yeah, how's New Year's? How's New Year's, everyone? Alright, I'm gonna chat for a little bit and then we'll get back to work. I might be drawing up late until like 1 a.m. or something. So, let's have some fun while we're at it. Yeah. How's New Year's? I was in Makati on New Year's. In Makati the other time. And they had like guest celebrities singing and performing on stage. And I thought it was cool. We have Glock 9. I don't know if you guys are familiar with some of the Filipino celebrities and singers, but let's say a big rapper of our country like showed up, sang a really cool song, and then the biggest draw of the event on my New Year celebration was that they had an idol group, it's a K-pop, a Filipino K-pop group, right? It's not an idol group. Why did I say that? But it feels like that. So they have a Filipino K-pop group, if that makes sense, showed up on stage. And I kind of understand now why people are like a fan of like idol culture and K-pop culture. Is because as they were performing on stage, they also had some storytelling, and each member get to be a little bit individualistic and all that. And then they were saying that it was their third year performing in their career. It was they started out at 2021, and it's their third year performing. It was 2024 during New Year's, right? And I'm like, such a short career and already that big. That's crazy, right? And then they were saying, this is our first time performing for New Year's. I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy growth. Yeah, if you think about it, like it's your first time performing on a huge stage, on a huge event like New Year's, right? And like they were the performers as the countdown happened, right? Like when they count down from 10, 9, 8, something like that, right? I'm like, this is at this point that was the biggest deal of their career, and it kind of, and hearing their journey as they talk about it on stage makes me kind of like understand why people are attached to those groups, because they have storytelling and they bring their fans along, like, hey, this is our first time like that and doing this thing, and like the storytelling, the journey keeps you invested, if that makes sense. It keeps you invested on what's going on with them, and I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, that was kind of cool. It was Beanie, by the way. The group was called Beanie. I don't know if you guys are familiar with our local performers, so but it's Beanie. They're pretty cool. Yeah. I had barbecue. It was epic. Hell yeah, barbecue. Classic way to celebrate. I always like to have barbecue at home during New Year's. We used to do that a lot back then. I saw fireworks. It was awesome. They also had singers on stages singing. Hell yeah. Looks fun. Bit Character says, I'm going to share something related to Matarakan's art contest. It's a little sad, but it may really invigorate you to do the Vishojo contest entry. Oh? Haven't we talked about it before, that the Matara cancelled it? What's going on? Is there an update to that? Is there an update? What's going on? Chris's God says, was rushing a lot to make sure I could finish everything for channel before year ended. 4.5 games completed, plus short story vid, game review, and an actual that's what I'm doing next year vid. Oh. Excuse me, I have a hiccup. Well, so much advice to get into government job, man. Ooh. Anyway, so much to do this year, yeah. Losing weight, gaining muscles, make a game? You're making a game? Get into college, get a job, hell yeah, adult stuff. Sounds exciting. Oh, adult stuff, ooh, exciting. Pay taxes, oh. I know I'm a mess 25 up, so 2026 gonna be, it's just, we're on to the second day of 2025. Relax, you got this. Okay, you know yesterday, it was January 1 yesterday, right? I saw a car crash. Like on my way home, there was a car crash on January 1. And I'm like, that's a way to start a new year. Like, 2025 is not their year anymore. 2026 will be my year after a car crash on January 1. Crazy. Thankfully, it's not that bad though. It's just like a minor car crash. No, it's not like a big crash, but it was a crash nonetheless. Like, everyone's okay, so don't worry about it. No, art contest is definitely cancelled, but it's more about her motivations around organizing the contest and why it got cancelled. Oh. Is there any resource I can learn more about that? Like, is it on her stream, VOD, or tweet or something? Is there a way I can learn about that? By the way, first game of the new year, Armored Core 4? Hell yeah, fun times. Hell yeah. Chris says, oh, I can DM the file? The game? Oh, you can DM me the file? Alright, maybe I'll check it out in the future, you know? more or less just a code, okay? My grandfather died in 2018 New Year. Oh, you're not alone in that. I also have a friend who just has his her grandfather died during New Year. So it's kind of insane how people can be I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. Like of all the days that a tragedy can happen, it's on like a special occasion. It might have left her some ick on that event. Now for the next coming New Year's and the special celebration, it's gonna be associated to that tragedy, and it just sucks, man. It just sucks. No one deserves to go through something like that, you know. Yeah, it feels bad. I'm just checking my phone. My mod Rando is like sending me some shit while I'm streaming. I'm gonna tell him I'm streaming, bro. Rando is sending me some stuff on Messenger. I'm streaming, bro. Get back to work. Fucking mod. Nah, I'm kidding. Let him have his time. I'll share the video in Discord. The video encapsulates the whole timeline of the Shoujo. Oh, wait. Wait, where are you gonna share it? Okay, Brain, share it. I'm gonna check it out. Is it Brain? Why did I say Brain? It's Bit Character. Oh my god. I revealed who was Brain in the server. Oh my god, it's Bit Character. I'm so sorry. It out of topic? Okay. I'll check it out. Hold on. Okay, out of topic. Okay. I'm seeing barbecues in out of topic. Is this the correct one? I don't think this is the correct one, guys. It's barbecue on my out of topic. Wait, I need to get rid of some my items here. Okay. I don't think this is... It's barbecue on out of topic. What the heck? Did I just get baited to see barbecue on my Discord server? Give me a minute. Okay. Doxin? Oh, no. Rich says, honestly, man, the more I run away from politics, the more it chases me. Yeah, it's definitely like that. You know what they say? You can ignore politics, but politics will not ignore you. It's definitely the truth. It's gonna affect me whether it's like I care or don't care about it. Shit happens, you know. It's real life. You know, everyone's affected. Yeah, it just happens. While I'm waiting for Bit Character to send the stuff on Discord, I'm gonna be right back and do a bathroom break. I'm gonna be right back. back. Okay. I'm gonna hide my iPad screen for a bit. Check on Discord. Okay, it's not on stream yet. Okay. It's not on Discord, I mean. I'm biting my own words now. Alright, let's chat for a bit while we wait. Gonna get rid of this text. Okay. So. Okay. I have sent you the Python file, but it's really just a Python file. You will have to run it in Python itself. I don't have Python though. I don't have Python. I appreciate your enthusiasm about sending your game file, but understand that an executable file should not be sent around like that. Yeah, I understand the precaution too. Like, I would be reluctant of people sending game files and like that to me. But I'll see. Maybe there's a careful way to execute it or run it or something. Like a virtual machine or something to isolate it or something. I'll see about that. But I will have to be hesitant about it for now. So, hope you guys understand. Can be seen as malware. Yeah, that's the precaution, you know. Valid thing to be precautious about, you know. Kevin, welcome. How was your new year? Pretty great, honestly. Yeah, pretty great. We watched some performers singing, rapping, and dancing for New Year's. It's pretty fun. It's pretty great. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fun. How's yours, by the way? Let's see if Brain! I'm waiting! Bit character! I'm waiting! Oh, there it is. Armchair expert? Oh wait, I know this. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be like doing like a react video or something, but we'll see because I am interested in what Brain has to share. So we'll see about that. I'm gonna have to turn off the BGM for a bit. Okay. This one. So I was sent this by Brain. Of course, Brain, you know. I have to hide my fucking Discord servers. Okay, here we go. Hide yourself. God. All right. Damn. Okay. So this is what I was sent by Brain. And this is the timestamp that I should be interested in because it's about Matarakan's art contest thing. So I'll have to see about this. I am familiar with Armchair Expert, but I'm not exactly like deeply into it because nowadays I stay away from VTuber commentary videos. I'm a little bit tired of it. I have been binging on commentary videos, all that kind of essay slop, you know. Especially with VTubers, I just think that we should just mind our own business. So, and I think it's not good for my mental if I just keep listening to all the bad things happening around VTubers, you know. But this is what I'm interested in. It's about the art contest of Vishojo, but we'll see about this one. I'm gonna have to check it here. Please load. Please load. Okay. So the timestamp is, oh god, it's a stream VOD. It's a stream VOD. Okay. It's 7 hours. It's 8 hours long. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Time code is 5:13. Okay. 5 hours, 13 minutes. 5 hours, 13 minutes. How long is it, by the way? Like this particular segment, how long is it? I'm gonna start at 5:12 just to make sure.
Place that, well, does
Pause. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna hide chat just in case something comes up. You know. So how's everyone feeling? Nick reacted DMs the stream. Guys, I promise this is not what the stream is supposed to be, okay? This is not what the stream is supposed to be. I promise it's an art stream. We will draw later. But I am interested to whatever brain has to show me. So I just have to. It's about the art contest. Huh? I have to. You know? You know, Armchair Expert. Not that I deeply know about Armchair Expert, but I've heard of Armchair Expert. I'm a little bit familiar with Armchair Expert, but I'm not that deep into it. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm just surface level into it. Does that make sense? Don't have to watch the entire segment, but it's pretty long. Okay. 20 to 30 minutes should be the majority of the main premise. Okay. Refresh made sure to have more free time this year. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at this. I don't think I'm going to be reading chat much because I only have one monitor. Sorry, guys. I only have one monitor. So I don't think I can read chat while I'm watching. I'll have to see chat on my phone. Let me just open the live stream on my phone so I can read chat while I'm watching this thing. Yeah, I'll just open chat on my phone so I can read chat when I'm... Yeah, use my phone, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. All right, let's do it.
doesn't seem to be pushing back.
I'm gonna turn on captions. I'm a little bit deaf, if that makes sense. I need to make sure I got what he's saying correctly.
The result is that these problems end up affecting, collapsing and converging in on talent.
Okay, wait. What does this say? Context blindness and lack of foresight regarding undesirable audience responses. Who's this? Keiran Kuro? Okay. Inability to compartmentalize audience and recognize talent audience disconnect. Okay. Failing to anticipate the effects of the medium on the message and audience perception. Okay.
That haven't
So where does this lead to with Matara?
really done anything to contribute to any of these problems. And this is why I had Matara at the beginning of the stream on the SIPT framework, despite the fact that, in my opinion, she did everything right. So, to explain what happened with Matara, and this happened as recently as just under 2 weeks ago. On November 15th, Matara made the following announcement. Post-subathon schedule, VShoujo art contest announcement. I will also be starting to co-stream on YouTube, plus other small updates about subathon goals and their timelines, smiley face. Excited to see you, my little momos. And VShoujo posted a now-deleted tweet that contained this graphic detailing, the terms of the VShoujo art contest, as well as the prizes. Top prize, 1.5k, first place. Second place, 1k. Third place, 750. Fan favorite, 750, $100 for 10 participants. If I'm being completely honest, this looks quite generous. And the rules are also pretty loose. Any theme, safe for work art only, multiple entries allowed, include at least 6 VShojo talents of your choice and include mascots or motifs of talent. Now, this rule in particular sounds a little demanding, but
It is demanding. 6 VShojo talents. And including mascot motifs of the remaining VShojo talents. So how many talents are there total? Like, I mean, I think you can see it with in the bottom of the poster. So just pick 6 of them and the rest will be the mascots and all that. I did 2 years ago just one talent, Iron Mouse, right? And the top 3 winners did all the talents. So you would think that, okay, since the top 3 or there are other artists who did all the talents, it should be okay, right? At least this one, it's not all, it's just some of it, right? You would think it would be okay to have 6 VShojo talents as your entry, minimum, right? All right, let's keep going.
we'll get into that in a second. And finally, must submit your own entry using #Art4VShojo, and the length of the contest, 1 month from announcement. Now, 1 day later, Matara would go live onto Twitch and YouTube in order to explain this.
Just so you all know, I did not watch the live stream because I was a busy man and I could not be bothered to watch Matara's stream. So some of this is new to me. So, you know, just so you all know, you know, just so you all know. This contest a little bit more. At 1 hour, 52 minutes, 41 seconds, Matara clarifies that there will be no transfer of commercial rights. Whoa! No transfer of commercial rights? Because the last time, okay, how do I say this? 2 years ago, when they did the art contest, the winner has to transfer the commercial rights. The winner has to transfer the commercial. If I remember correctly, you have to give up the commercial rights, and they get to do what they want with it, right? So, in my case, though, I didn't win the contest. I think you guys know about that. I didn't win the contest, but I think I already told you guys that Iron Mouse bought my piece. I'm not gonna disclose the amount. I've been bombarded by chat on a past stream that I should not disclose that, even if I wanted to, even if the managers allowed it to. So like, I can't. But Iron Mouse bought my piece, and even if I didn't win the contest and it was sold, I transferred the commercial rights, and I thought, you know what, that should be fine, right? And I didn't realize it was gonna be that affecting until I asked the manager if it's okay if I can sell prints of my own of the artwork I made for the contest, and they said nope, I cannot. And I said, you know what, fair enough. I sold the artwork, so is the rights, you know, fair enough. But hearing that in this contest it will not be transferred, it feels kind of fresh to me. You know what, I think that's pretty nice.
Artists still own and will continue to own.
Oh wait, okay, you know what, let me read chat for a little bit. Bit character said the premise of the lecture is that Vishojo's management, unfortunately, under the guise of talent freedom, ends up being neglectful. Ooh. Yep, hence I linked this video. I know most participants of the contest did not watch the live stream, and it was a bit unfortunate that Matara did not clarify these under the Twitter post. Yeah, I saw the Twitter post at least, and I was a little bit late on that, but I saw it still. And what I remember from Matara's Twitter post was that she said that they cannot accept animated submissions. And I thought, great, you had to clarify that in the beginning. You had to clarify that, because I know friends I know a few of my friends who wanted to make live 2D animated submissions. I also want to make animated submissions. And it's a good thing that they have to address that like early on, just to avoid any like how do I say this, unfairness or something, because getting your stuff animated is a whole new level, and it might be a little difficult to judge, to be fair, you know. So it's great that they had to Mata had to clarify that on her tweet. But I think that's the most striking thing that I remember from that tweet. I don't remember other details. I just kind of forgot about it because, well, the contest's not gonna happen anyway. Chris God says you really shouldn't say the amount ever. We all know you're loaded anyway. Maybe I should. I don't know. I you know what? Let's move on. If the amount was good enough to be okay with it, that would depend. Because I remember last 2 years ago when I made my submission post on Twitter, I had comments calculating if the grand prize, which was $2,000, it was $2,000 back then. Like if you notice now, it's $1,500 for first place. 2 years ago, it was 2,000. And people in my comments were calculating if $2,000 was a fair price for the amount of work I put in as a submission. And you know what they found out? They said, no, it's not. It's not enough. Not even the grand prize was enough to compensate me, according to them, according to the commenters. And I thought, you know what, fair enough. Maybe I overdid my submission, maybe I kind of put a little bit too much that they could handle. Yeah. So I don't know. I think that kind of depends on how you see art and how you value it. I think the commenters at the time, they were basing it off of like American minimum wage, I think. So, and they calculated that it was not enough for me to their standard, But I'm a Filipino in the Philippines. I think $2,000 is life-changing. You know what I mean? Okay, let's keep going.
Own the rights to all of their submissions. This is not a purchase. This is just a community competition.
That's fair.
At 1 hour 53 minutes 28 seconds, Matara also clarifies that there is no upper limit on the number of submissions for each entrant. All art will be checked for AI, and users of AI will be disqualified.
So about this, no upper limit on the number of submission of each entrant. That just means you can submit as many as you want. But what happened 2 years ago is that all of those entries that you made can be counted as one submission. You know that because they submitted. Okay, I'm not gonna name any names. I hope I don't get in trouble, right? And I think that depends on how you judge it. But there are people who draw several talents. The top three winners, drew several talents. And I think one of them is they drew all the talents, but they were all separate pieces. And then, after all the separate pieces were done, they combined it into one collage, right? I think people get a little bit confused when it comes to the rule of multiple submissions. Because some people can think like, oh, you have, let's say, for example, 8 submissions. So each 8 submissions are competing against each other. Like they're their own submission. They're all competing against each other, right? But then there will be people who make 8 different submissions as one submission. So all of those work stacks up into one submission. And I think the quantity, the quality all comes together. And to some people, it's seen as unfair, like, oh, you got several submissions counted as one, so like each separate submissions is counted as like an extension of each other, if that makes sense, right? In my opinion, though, I think it's fair enough because this one artist still took the time to make each and every submission. That stuff takes willpower and a lot of time and patience to make all that submission. I think it's fair for me, in my opinion. So I think the amount of time made is like should be like respected in that aspect, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm articulating it correctly. So Bit character says, I'm gonna be real, the compensation isn't worth the hourly rate, but you weren't making the art for a fee. It had plenty of other benefits. Yeah. I don't know how to add that. Sorry about that. Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
At 1 hour, 53 minutes, 45 seconds, Matara states, quote, please enter regardless of your skill level. Please just have fun, end quote.
Fair, very fair. That means anyone can join.
And then later on, she would also say, draw us however you want. Do your best. Have fun with it. I want to see 6 members per piece. I know it's a lot, so I'm very understanding if it's a little bare bones. Again, I'm aware that drawing 6 people is very
That's very
tough.
Understanding still, yeah.
Now, the reason why this is important is because it clarifies that although the art competition requires 6 members to be drawn, Matara has gone out of her way to emphasize that she's not expecting the Mona Lisa times 6. She just wants people to draw the shoujo members. However,
that's true. Like people, I've learned about this during my, I don't know, it's not philosophy class, but my teacher was a philosopher. He's a great philosopher, and he was teaching a lesson about not jumping into conclusions, and he gave my class a task. So what he did is he told everyone in class to draw 16 circles, okay, in a piece of paper. You draw 16 circles in a piece of paper. So, okay, 16 circles like that. And then his next assignment would be, okay, draw in all those 16 circles, draw different pictures. So that means you have to draw 16 times on each circles. 16 times. Because there's 16 circles, right? And you have to draw on each circle. So me, the artist in the class, I was having a difficult time. I had to come up with one individual theme and object for each circle. I was like thinking, oh, this circle would be this circle would be that. It would be its own special thing, right? And then everyone's having a hard time too. Like they're thinking of like what to put on each circle. Everyone's having a hard time, right? And then once the activity was finished, the teacher said, "Okay, guys, right? This is how you finish the task fast. You don't have to draw each individual circle its own special thing. You can just draw something as simple as a number, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until 16. And everyone's like, oh, you don't have to draw 16 different things. You just have to draw 16 something. Like it doesn't have to be like perfect or anything like that. You can just put a dot on different places of each circle. I'll illustrate it to you guys later. Right? It doesn't have to be like perfect. You just have to put something at least distinct on each circle. Right? At least it follows the rules, right? So I guess it makes sense. Like it's with bare bones. Like it doesn't have to be like he said, six Mona Lisas. It just has to be like how do I say it? Like at least bare bone character art, like representing each talent. My idea uh, for the submission at the time was I would draw 6 portraits, like 6 portrait pictures, right? And they're just gonna be in the background. Now, at least it counts. That's what I thought, because at 1 month for this minimum requirement is like a pain in the ass. So my idea was I'm gonna make 6 portraits. So the idea was something like a cathedral portrait on the ceiling, right? And that's it. So anyway,
Whatever they see fit. She doesn't care. She's given people carte blanche to do whatever they like. So, just because you have to draw 6 members doesn't mean you have to draw them all to the same degree of quality or in a way that would be representative of your professional work or anything along those lines. However, what I find interesting is the motivation behind that 6 members rule. See, at the beginning of the stream, or sorry, not at the beginning of the stream, but at the beginning of when Matara starts talking about the art contest on her streams, this is around 1 hour, 50 minutes, 14 seconds. Matara states, quote, "I am doing this contest selfishly. I would like to see more VShoujo art. I would like to see more VShoujo together."
Wait,
2
hold on.
minutes later.
Wait, hold on. Let me just look whatever's in the chat. I don't know who's this guy going on about. Draw my circle. What? Anyway, keep watching. You may end up wanting to do more than just portraits. It's a little melancholic. Okay, I'll see.
I come from an environment where there was a lot of art of a lot of folks together. There was a lot of art of a lot of folks together, and I really enjoyed seeing that. I really enjoyed seeing a lot of the group art. I really enjoyed seeing that stuff, and I feel like we haven't really been getting a lot of that. So I wanted to change it. I wanted to change it, and I wanted to put my money where my mouth is. Now, this is an understandable motivation, and it's applaudable for her to put her money where her mouth is, as in her own words. However, and this is going to sound a little harsh, this is the content creator equivalent of food comes from the grocery store. And the thing that I'm not sure if Matara realizes is that there is a reason why VShoujo hasn't been receiving a lot of group art. When she talks about coming from an environment where there was a lot of art of folks together, she's talking about Niji Sanji. Or at least I assume that's what she's referring to, since that was her last job. However, this is one of those rare occasions where Niji has something that VShoujo doesn't. And that is the foundations to build a culture where fans are, well, where there are people who are fans of the company rather than being fans of just individual talents. The thing that Matara doesn't seem to realize, and again, this is something that management could have told her, because this is not something that from the perspective of a talent, VShoujo has anything and everything that you could ever dream of. They have absolutely everything that Niji doesn't. However, the thing is, if you're trying to consider things like differences in culture, for example, that would lead to things like the normalization of group fan art, this is a difference that can only be observed by management and audiences. Because again, from the perspective of a talent, there is absolutely nothing that VShoujo has. There's absolutely nothing that Niji has that VShoujo doesn't, right? So to explain this, the problem is that VShoujo simply doesn't have the foundations for that kind of fan participation, or to incentivize that kind of fan participation. And it all boils down to the features of the companies. For example, with Niji, they debut talents in waves. By contrast, VShoujo debuts talents in 1s and 2s. For NicJellie, individual talents have to conform to the company's brand image, whereas with VShojo, the company's brand image is entirely defined by individual talents. For NicJellie, devotion to the company frequently exceeds devotion to individual talents. This is flipped in VShojo, where devotion to individual talents exponentially exceeds devotion to the company. And finally, with NicJellie Sanji, marketing and policy centers around Eastern collectivism. Basically, duty to the whole, the collective, rather than acting out as...
Wait a minute. Are you without headphones? I'm with headphones right now. Is it echoing? Is it echoing? Or is the audio loud enough to be heard on my mic? I think that's what's going on. Slight echo? It's probably... I think it just heard on the mic. Not like a software like thing going on. It's fine, not annoying. I don't like the sound of that. I don't like this. It's fine, not annoying. What the heck? I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll have to move the mic a little bit away. It's fine. Okay. Well, let's continue. Let's continue. I wanna hear him out the whole thing. He's saying that it's because Matara has a kind of a bias on group art because of her past life. I don't know. I feel that's a little far-fetched for me, right? Because I think it's not because of Matara's past culture. It's more like because I know Matara's a sweetheart. Like she's a very kind woman. I know that about her, and I just think that she cares too much that she wanted her friends in Vishoujo to be included. I think it's more on that part, like that emotional sense of like wanting to include other people. It's not the part where like you're not the part where like you're just used to an environment where everyone's included by default. I don't think it's like that. I think she just cares too much. This seems a little too far-fetched, but I can see where he's coming from, you know what I mean? Like I don't think he's wrong. Like I think there is some sense of this thing, but it just doesn't sit right with me. But I don't know. I'll have to. You would have to hear out from Mata why that is, but like in order to actually know why that is. But yeah, I guess this works for now. Let me read chat for a bit. Vishoujo, okay. Chris's God says Vishoujo is a big group of separate individuals versus NicJellie and Holo that are a giant group of smaller groups in each wave. Yeah, that's understandable. Like most corpos would release groups in waves and just so that none of the members would feel like left out in a sense. I don't know. Maybe there's some strategic sense to it. But that's true. Like most big corpos would release in waves rather than in individuals. Mythos, by the way, first three members were a wave, and then Apollo and Ares came out as individuals. Apollo, Ares, and Cloto as individuals. And then the next three came out: Dionysus, Hephaestus, and Hermes. And then the next three came out. The final three, which is they're not final actually, but the last three, the latest three. I mean, fuck, I don't want to make it sound like it's the last. It's not. the latest three, the boys, Artemis, Athena, and Aphrodite. They came in waves. So I guess Mythos is changing their release strategy now. I don't know. I'm not part of the internals, but it seems like that. Everyone says, I think it's because she's grateful for new group. Yeah, I think Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's more like just Mata just caring too much. You know, it's not about like the bias of having a past culture and she wants to carry on with that. Right. I think she just cares too much that she wants everyone to feel included. Right. Maybe this kind of explains it, but again, I'm. It just doesn't sit right with me. I just think she just cares too much. You know. I feel it's just a case like he says different audience base. She wants group fan art like Niji, but in Bishojo people don't care about group, but only the individual. So you get. I just think Bishojo does feels like they put more emphasis on individuals instead of as a group, so it feels kind of like that. And she, yeah. But again, I don't. I just it's the lack of fan art, group fan art, consequential because of their of the release strategy, or is it just I don't know. It's hard to it doesn't sit right with me to correlate it like that, to be honest. So that's why I kind of don't see it that way, you know. But anyways, let's keep going.
As an individual. This is entirely flipped in Vshoujo, where the marketing and policy centers around Western individualism. Again, Vshoujo is an agency that built itself off of the backs of individuality, its individual creators. As a result, this is why you start to see, well, the cost of individualism is that people don't see you as a group. And that can be fine if you just want people to be dedicated to the talents rather than the company or the corporation, to be in it for the authenticity of their favorite creator. But that also means that things like group fan art are not cropping up, not because there isn't a financial incentive, but because there isn't a cultural incentive. And this is why I use the comparison of food comes from the grocery store, because this is not a problem that money can solve. What Matara wants to see is more group art, and I understand that. I understand her wanting to see it, but the reason, the remedy that she is attempting to establish is not going to last. When the money dries up, when the clout is no longer there, the artists that were drawing all of this group fan art are going to move on, because they are not in it for the culture, they are not in it for the community, they are in it because it's a competition that has prize money involved, that has clout involved.
I also want to say is that group fan arts by itself is already difficult to make by itself. It's just more characters. You know, hard work take hard work. It's just simple as that. Like, group fan art is already hard to make by default. It's just more characters. I just think it's even that has to be incentivized as a fan art. You know, hard work just takes hard work. Like, and the harder the work, you know, the less you'll see it come out. It's just simple as. It's already demanding work on its own. So like, and like, yeah, I think it would be nice to have one, but you know, it's already difficult by itself, right? I know there are people who could do those like comfortably, right? But it's still a lot of work, right? It's still a lot of work. It's not something that you can easily expect from any fan base. Even for like just a streamer group could be like anything really, franchise, anime, or anything like that, right? It's still a lot of characters.
You might get your artwork retweeted by a Vshoujo.
Wait, let me see chat for a bit. What is bit characters? And not only that, you have to know that their character interactions and dynamics to make it good. I don't think it not necessarily though. I mean, yeah, like character dynamics as observed in a show or on a stream or whatever in public, right? Might be like kind of required, but there are people who like, you know, there are people who ships completely unrelated dynamics, right? There are people who ships characters from different shows, I don't think that's necessarily a requirement. I mean, it feels like a natural requirement, right? But then again, it's still multiple characters. By default, it's just harder work. You know, hard work takes hard work. You know what I mean? Just like you guys, you don't see me interact with Apollo much, and yet here you are, you're shipping me with her. The same with Lady Nanami. Like, come on, guys. Like, how often do they appear on stream, and here you guys are going crazy about it? Like, you guys are a prime example for that. Like, come on.
Shoujo member, you might get more VShojo fans visiting.
Seventh, yes, there are shipping going on, like in this community of all people, of all places. Like, what the hell? Like, Visit God says this TLDR group stuff is more complicated and difficult to make. Plus, people might not care about the other talent. Plus, all the other stuff made. This is a weird situation. Yeah, it's factors upon factors upon factors. Honestly, yeah. I hear this the first time. You should have been here on the first stream today. It was weird. You should have been here on the first stream today. God. I think, you know what I also think is another factor that I could add, Chris. Chris is God. I think it's because okay, I don't want to add fuel to the fire, but it's just my speculation, you know. It's probably because of whatever happened to Silver Veil and who's the other one? The other one that also graduated along. No, not Nyaners. But I'll use Silver Veil as an example, right? Maybe even who's the White Angel from Japan? Nazuna, what's the name? Vebe, yeah. No, so Silver Veil and Vebe, and what's the name of the angel that came alongside Kason? What's the name? What's the name of the angel that came alongside the Kason? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a searching on stream. You know what? I won't do it. I think my search history will show up. So you know what? Let's not do that. I'm gonna ask chat. Let's ask chat. Nezuna. Okay, Nezuna. Okay. I think it's because of those three, right? That people have become reluctant of making group fan arts because they don't know what's going on behind the scenes, and whether putting all those people together and you don't know their background or whatever happening behind the scene, it's like some tainted relationship is going on, and then you drew them together. I think that's possibly an added factor. I'm not sure, but it's just, you know, I'm just guessing around, you know. I think so, probably. I don't know. Maybe I'm just throwing shit out of my mouth, you know. All right, let's keep going.
Your account. So again, yeah, Kalgarot, it's a bandage, not a cure. So the irony is that for VShojo to be able to foster a culture where things like group fan art become commonplace, you would have to first fix all of the other problems that I've been talking about throughout the course of this entire stream. You cannot fix it by simply paying people to make this kind of art, or by giving the possibility of clout for making this kind of art. Because what Matara is fundamentally asking for is a community, a VShojo community. Problem is, VShojo is built on individualism. So again, you can see where the dissonance kind of starts to encroach. So long as you have talents that don't act as a unified whole, so long as people realistically expect VShojo talents to simply operate as individuals, you will never see this kind of, well, essentially what Matara seems to be aiming at. And the reason, well, one of the reasons why I suspect management hasn't told her this is because it requires being uncomfortably honest about the shortcomings of your own agency. And the problem with this particular shortcoming is that it is a shortcoming that has arisen out of one of the shoujo's defining features: talent freedom. When talents are free to act however they like, there is no incentive for them to act together. Sure, there will be moments when they express solidarity with one another, for example, but, well, we saw with Fruit's case how hollow that solidarity might look.
Oh.
So, again, there is nothing to encourage that underlying culture of collectivism that Matara seems to want expressed in the form of group art. Yeah, they need to be more coordinated. Exactly. However, that being said, while her competition was built on a flawed premise, it could still have worked, because from the looks of it, all she wanted was a bit of cute art from different fans of different VShoujo members that she could enjoy together with her community on stream. And that is
this is what I just
perfectly
meant. She
applaudable.
just cares about her fellows, right? You just have to make art
however,
feel included, right?
No good deed goes unpunished, because the day after she initially made that tweet announcing it, and VShoujo made that tweet announcing it, artists on Twitter started complaining.
Yep, these are valid complaints. 6 characters minimum. Yep, that's valid. So much work. Yep, valid. 6 characters insane. What does Ivy has to say? Does seem a little okay. Hi Mata. Well, I'm sure many of us are excited for this opportunity. Does seem a little unfair to illustrate 6 members. Yeah, 6 members still a little too much. Honestly, it's still like I said earlier. Hard work takes hard work, and it's a group art. It's already difficult by itself on its own. It's multiple characters, right? Probably why artists aren't willing to go that far. It's already difficult on its own. It's multiple characters as opposed to one. So
minimum 6 characters for $1,500? That can't be right. That's so much work for that.
not just $1,500. You're not guaranteed $1,500. So it feels like you're drawing for nothing. Right? Only one of many artists will win this grand prize, right? So that's why when I talk to artists who are reluctant to joining art contests, number one thing I tell them is, number one, gauge out if the grand prize is worth it, right? Or maybe gauge out, I'm thinking that you would draw this much with a high chance that you won't win anything. Out of all the other competing artists may not win anything because you're not guaranteed to win. Like common sense, you're not guaranteed to win. Right? So it's not 6. So people should think this 6 characters, not just for 1.5, it's for almost nothing. So at that point, it just feels like fan art with a side of art contest. It feels like that.
Amount. I love VShoujo, but please, artists get taken advantage of way too much. It really is sad seeing this more and more often. It feels like people don't care about the conditions artists push themselves to reach these deadlines. As long as they get them done, it doesn't matter. Really sad. 6 characters is insane. How are artists supposed to finish a piece with 6 characters in a month in normal conditions? Crazy. Standing emoji. Hi Matara. While I'm sure many of us are excited for this opportunity, it all does seem a little unfair that one of the requirements is to illustrate at least 6 members plus mascots. There is so much work that goes into composing/illustrating 2 characters, much more with 6 plus. It just feels like the work and time that will be dedicated to creating these pieces does not coincide with the prize pool. This is especially more so with designs that are complex in nature. I hope I know that you hold a deep regard for artists, which is why I believe that expressing my concern being an artist myself will give some valuable insight that some of us might not be able to express. Please consider either increasing the prize pool or revisiting rule number 4 to ensure that there.
Increasing the price pool won't do anything because the only one, or the only, okay, the only, how do I say this? There will only be one person that will be incentivized out of all the other artists. It just does not help. I mean, there are other people that has a chance to win. Like I think it's 10 artists will be selected, and then a fan favorite as well. But it just does not help the huge majority who will not win anyway. So think about the losers. Like I think these comments are always thinking about the conditions of the winners and how the grand prize is not enough. But think about the losers, right? They won't get anything. Just think about that.
There is both a rewarding yet fair contest for artists at all skill levels and scheduled. Not to point out the obvious, but, brother, this is a contest, not a commission. No one is being forced to participate.
That is true. This is what I always tell to people before they join art contests and before they start complaining about grand prizes. You have to reflect it on your own whether the grand prize is worth it. And then you and only you get to decide whether you should join or not. Right? Right. Me, when I see art contests and then I look at the grand prize and then I see, say, for example, $25. I have a friend who is doing an art contest right now for her small and humble community, and she's doing it. And her grand prize is, I think, it's $25 or something, right? And to be fair, she's a very small creator, right? And I would be very afraid if people find out about that details because $25, let's be honest, it's not enough for most artists, right? So what your thought process should be, and I try to tell this to a lot of people, is that number one, you're not being forced into this contest, right? Because first and foremost, you must gauge out if the grand prize is worth it to begin with before joining it, right? And then, okay, you gauge out whether that this grand prize might be worth it, right? And you even considered that you might not win it. Only one out of the many contestants who's joining will win it. Only one out of many. And high chance you won't, right? So, okay, let's say you're confident that you'll win that one grand prize. And your commissions are worth $500, but the grand prize is worth $100. What will you do? Will you You might draw an artwork that is worth $100 at your skill level, at your personal standards. I mean, you gauge out what you think is worth $100. And then you draw at that level, right? You draw at the $100 level that you think is worth coming from you, right? Some people, it's on them. It's their own responsibility if they want to overpower this contest and draw all in, draw a $10,000 worth of artwork just to win this one contest. It's up to them. It's on them. They made the conscious decision. I made the conscious decision to put an artwork within a month 2 years ago, to make an artwork within a month that was worth beyond my usual value. And people were stunned about that. And I like it. But I didn't win though. And it sucks. Of course it sucks. I didn't win. Going 200% out of your way to make such an artwork and not winning is the most painful feeling. But you have to gauge out whether that's worth it. And it's okay for you to go that far and not win anyway. That's up to you. And that should have been decided before you start participating. And I did that. And I thought, you know what? I think I'm gonna do it anyway. And that's on me. You know? And of course, there will be other indirect rewards coming from that. Like you get recognized by the community of the host, right? You get recognized by that, or you can get recognized by the host themselves. Isn't that exciting? Like when I joined, okay, the two major art contests I joined were Nuxtaku's art contest and Vishojo's art contest 2 years ago, 3 years ago, because Nuxtaku's art contest happened a year before, right? And I won Nuxtaku's art contest and I got recognized by him directly. It was the best feeling ever. I think it works. It feels even better than just the money. It feels so good that this guy I kind of look up to, recognize me directly. I think that's cool, right? And then when I joined the art contest for Vishojo, I didn't win, but I got direct recognition by Iron Mouse, and I think that's so cool, right? And then other people too. Like I think I think Anthony Padilla liked my tweet. It was insane. I had a screenshot, right? And it's up to you if you think it's worth the time making it. But I think it's cool for me. I like it. You know, I had a lot of fun. You know, again, it's up to you if you think it's worth it. Me, I think it's okay for me. I mean, it's not that it's guaranteed for everyone, but like even without it, I think it's worth taking the time and giving myself a shot on this competitive environment, you know. And I think it's cool, right? And then you can get interesting stories that comes in luck, you know. I think there's just a lot of this thing comes with luck, you know. A lot of this thing does not happen to everyone. Where like Iron Mouse comes to me personally to buy the piece, even if I didn't win. She just straight up bought the piece. I'm like, at least I didn't come out empty-handed. I think that's awesome, right? But okay, coming back to my main point is that you should have everyone before joining gauge out whether it's worth it, you know, worth the time. And then if it's not worth it, then it's simple. Just don't join. You know, maybe it's not for you. Maybe someone else can have a better feel out of it, you know, because it is the community engagement type of thing, right? One time, I think I talked about this in my previous stream, but I'll mention it again. Jaden Animations opened up an art contest for her banner, Twitter banner. And I think there was no compensation other than your art gets to be the banner of Jaden Animation on Twitter, right? And people were mad furious about it, you know? People were mad furious, and I don't know whether you think that's okay or not, right? That's up to you to decide, you know, because I think this is mostly subjective, you know, because we're talking about values here, right? So it's definitely going to be subjective. People were furious, like, oh yeah, you should have paid other people instead of like, and like that. I'm like, in my end though, I'm thinking this is a community engagement, right? You want to have fun with the community, and it feels like the people who are complaining are people who are not part of the community. Like, you make it your business to talk for everyone else. Like let's be real. Like, I'm pretty sure some people out there would be happy to do it just cause, you know, because they're a fan of Jaden and they want to have fun. Like, you wanna rob people of their chance to have fun, right? And Jaden, of course, with all the backlash, she canceled the art contest, and that's up to you on how you feel about that. But there were people who were saddened about it, and they were saying, "Oh, you know, they missed out on the chance. We were wishing to see like how other people could have made something for this particular theme or particular artist creator that they like and all that, you know." And I was on my way to making one. You know that I was on my way to making one. But you know what? I gave up on it because she canceled it. You know. Let me read chat for a little bit. Let me read chat for a little. Bit Character says, honestly, I recommend joining art contests of communities you're part of. So even if you don't win, you're contributed to a place you enjoy being a part of. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Like, have fun, you know? I think that's pretty fair to have fun and draw for the people that you like. You know, I think that's pretty fair. Is he reading? Okay, so everyone said, is he reading it with this mocking tone? I am not so sure if it's a mocking tone or if it's his natural tone. What is this? Is this a British tone? I don't want to assume his race or something, but I'm not sure if it's natural. I'm not sure if it's mocking, but I just take it for what it is, right? But I think he's expressing that this is an optional event that no one's forced to join, and I think he's mocking it because of that. I'm not sure. That's just my interpretation. So I don't want to, please don't put me in trouble. It's just how I see it. You know. Yeah, I didn't like this part either. Okay, that's fair. We still yapping? Yep, we're yapping. Rich says, I mean, a small artist doing that is fine. God sent for me, honestly. All right, I do need to make the entry for the Oxalol Vtuber. Oh, for T-Mom? Hell yeah. I think she'll be happy though. I think she'll be happy to see art. I think, okay. I think anyone would be happy to see people participating in their event, you know, me included. I think I like it when people participate in my events that I try to make. Because what's worse is that no one participates and the whole thing is a flop. You prepared this prize and you prepared all the specifications, rules, whatever, all those preparations, and no one participates. I think that just sucks, honestly, you know. And that not just for art contest, but any event in general, really. I think it just sucks for it to flop. So I think if you're able to participate, show love to some smaller artists doing some event, community event, I think they would super appreciate it, you know. Rich says, I mean, yeah, and if they were to showcase the art, it's possible that you get publicity. That's true. If they showcase the art, I think that's pretty cool too. You know, I think in the VTuber community back then, it was very normal for graduating VTubers to showcase fan arts one last time. Lyrica did that. She was showcasing fan arts one last time before she graduates. And it was cool seeing my art on her stream. Oh my God. Like, Lyrica showed my animated art on her stream when she was graduating, you know? And then Code Miko held an art contest. I joined, and she showed my animated art on stream as well. I think it's hype to see like what the chat is up to, how they react to my artwork, and I see the reaction. They're saying, "Oh, it's moving! I'm like, that's so cool. Like, I love it, right? And then Cottontail did a tattoo design contest, right? So I made an entry for Cottontail, and she showed it on stream. Like it was pretty hyped to see the chat's reaction too. Like, oh my God, that was so cool. You know, I think I don't know, some people, they don't like that 5 minutes of fame because it's worth almost nothing, to be honest. It's just 5 minutes of fame. But you know what? I had my fun. I think that's pretty fun, you know. I like it. You know, and I think that's up to anyone to like decide if it's worth it or not. I think it's fun for me. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's fun for me, you know. Sabuan says, honestly, will draw depending on my mood or something. How I'm busy sometimes. I do stuff to acquiesce someone. Yeah, that's true. I think you have to consider your own circumstances. There are some art contests that I have to miss out on. Doki Bird held a Gamersubs. I think, is it Gamersubs? I don't know. Gamersubs Cup design contest. I missed out on it. Even if I wanted to draw for Doki Bird, right? When she held an art contest for her Gamersubs Cup art. And when the deadline reached, and I know I didn't join and I missed out on it, she was showcasing like 20 plus artists. I'm like, oh my God, I wish I was one of them. Like, oh my, like she is so considerate of artists and she shows a lot of love for her community. I think, I think she would deserve an artwork from me, honestly, though. Like, she's just so cool, but you know what? I missed out on it. I was so busy and I could not, I could not, for the love of me, like join another art contest while I was working on something at the time. So yeah, it sucks. Consider your own circumstances, too. I would not want to add another load of unpaid artwork while I'm working. So yeah, because it got Nick award-winning jelly. Now, no. I don't win all the contests I join. Like it's just normal like that. You win some, you lose some. Bit character says, honestly, I still have the video downloaded where Nux saw my art. That's really cool too. I also have that video downloaded because I wanted to make an edit. Bit character says, it still gives me a boost when I feel down sometimes. Honestly, yeah, I get that feeling. Sometimes, okay, Sabuan says, sometimes I rewatch stuff where people react to my art. I should start recording it to feed my inner narcissist. Yeah, it really does boost your confidence, especially when Twitch VODs don't last for so long. So I think it would be pretty nice to have those recorded sometimes. I wish I still have the recording of when Randon the Orc showcased my art to his community. And I think he had that VOD private right now. I think the same with Cottontails. It was showcasing it to the community. Well, the VOD is gone because Twitch has the limits. So, bit character say he's Australian. Oh, I thought it was British. I don't know. Okay, I can safely say it was a tad mocking. I guess. It reminded me. Okay, Sabuan says it reminded me all of those times when I tried to make a character based on comments and no one comments. Ooh. Dopamine fills you for the entire year if you get those 5 minutes of fame. I get that feeling, man. I've had my 5 minutes of fame, contest wins, billboard showcases like that, and then mythos now, several 5 minutes of fame. But I'm still grateful for those, It still takes a lot of time to get myself there in the first place, Yeah, I remember Cottontail reacting to my entry too. It was fun, yeah. It was pretty fun. But again and again, it would depend on whether you think that's worth it or not. That's up to you to think whether all of that is worth it or not. All of those recognition, publicity type shit, right? They are not money. So it's up to you to think whether that is worth it or not. It all comes down to you. And you must have evaluate that first and foremost before you join. Because you're not guaranteed to win. Before I continue, I'm gonna go do a bathroom break. So I was drinking juice as I was watching this whole thing. So I'm gonna piss. I'll be right back. I'm back. So I think I've spent too much time on this already. So let's watch through the whole thing, give my last comment, and then let's draw.
In fact, participation is purely voluntary. You don't have to participate in this contest if it is too much for you. And aside from that, right, once we leave aside the whole, you don't have to participate if you don't think it's worth it.
True. Like I said, I saw the minimum requirements, I saw the grand prize, and I thought about it myself. I think I'm willing to join the contest at the time. I was willing to join that contest. Not everyone's gonna see this thing as valuable as I do, but well, fuck it. I want to join it. Not up to anyone to decide.
One of the things that I find to be especially asinine about this complaining is it's as if the artists are convinced that they need to hold themselves to a professional standard when they submit their work. They don't. All you have to do is look at the amount of prize money offered, look at the possible clout offered, which you then have to convert into a monetary valuation according to whatever metrics you use, and look at the amount of time you would need to spend on making a submission that fits your satisfaction, and judge whether that's worth it.
That's what I said.
Nobody else can make that evaluation for you. Nobody else is obligated to try. And so, when it comes to judging as to whether this contest is worth entering, it is a little silly to take it for granted that not only will you enter, but you will win something. Because that's not how this works.
I will say this though, and I said this on the previous stream, that I think sometimes there will be a time when complaining for an art contest prize is warranted. And I said this on my previous stream that there was an institution in the Philippines that wanted a logo design, put it up as a contest, and the grand prize was $20, 1,000 pesos. That shit is straight up exploitation at that point. $20, 1,000 pesos for a logo design that you would have to put up as a face of your institution. I think if it's that bad, complaints are warranted. That's not fair. Look up the freelance market, look at the commission sheet or Fiverr or whatever. Look at the freelance market. Check how much people are being paid for logo designs, and they're about upwards $500+ $1,000+ could go as far as millions if you're a big corporation, right? But this fucking institution in the Philippines, grand prize is $20 fucking dollars. I think all the complaints in the comments of that post on Facebook was warranted. Holy shit, I would be so mad if I see that same thing come up to me right now. Oh God. I think that's the only time I think complaints are warranted. Worst of all, people in the comments of that post are so excited about it. They don't even realize how much a logo is worth that they could have earned instead of just joining the art contest. It's insane. Right? So that scenario is always coming back up to me whenever I'm met with this entire discourse, because there are times where I think it would be fair, just like the situation I saw here in the Philippines happened, and then this, I'm pretty sure they're both separate. They're both far end of the spectrum, right? This is it can call for arguments and debate and all that. But the one that I just saw, fucking straight up, thievery, bro. Straight up. So, at least this one's up for debate. Right? Man, anyway.
And the reason as to why I'm going so hard on this will become obvious in a second. And in case it's not obvious, I do want to clarify this. My derision is purely my own. This does not reflect in any way the reactions of Matara or her community to this. This is purely me seeing these complaints and concluding how utterly unreasonable they are. Yes,
I think it's a little far-fetched to say unreasonable. Like I said, there are times when it's reasonable enough. I think they're just... I mean, these are valid takes, honestly. You know, these are valid takes. So they have a perspective, and I think it's fair. But he's also fair too. Like at the end of the day, it's up to the artist to make that decision to join. You know.
Characters is a lot. Yes, 1 month isn't a lot of time, but like I said before, Matara made it pretty clear she's not expecting Da Vinci. There was one other tweet that I want to cover. TBH, the rules of 6 is nuts, maybe 2 to 4 members is more obtainable. The thing is though, okay, I will concede that the way it was initially announced, it did make it sound like you have to draw 6 full members. However, at the same time, you don't...
Yeah, like I said earlier, from the 16 circles analogy that I had with my philosophy teacher, it's not 6 full members. It could be 6 headshots of each members. Doesn't like I said earlier, if I were to join this contest, it would be 6 portraits, because I know it would be a pain to draw 6 full bodies. That would be a pain in the ass, right? But he has a point. You know, it's not 6 full members.
Have to draw them in a way that's very demanding. And this is where I do think it was maybe a mistake to omit the word fan from art competition and also to add prize money. Because now you have incentivized people who are going to participate in this for purely cynical reasons. And again, no one who is participating in this with cynical reasons is going to announce that fact. They are only going to express it in terms of other concerns that might be more socially acceptable. They won't say, increase the prize money, it's not worth my time. They will say, increase the prize money so that you can show how much you respect artists. And that's the kind of worm wording that I despise, especially on Twitter. Sorry, give me a second.
Huh?
Making money is not cynical. On the contrary, if you are entering a competition, a community fan art competition, purely with the intention of making money, it is cynical, I would argue. So,
again, it's up to you if it's worth joining, and if it's all about that evaluation again. That whether it's up to you if it's worth it is. And you can add that to the question, is it worth joining an art contest you're not even a fan of? That's up to you. You know, that's up to you to evaluate that as well. You know, that's something to add.
Not just start talking about the rules on stream, sorry. Was there official yeah, there was an official contest post that Matara posted up for this, but it came later. So, one of the tweets that I want to point out was this one. 6 characters is a minimum to enter and only a month to plan, draft, and complete a submission. That's really bad. Again, I think people are making the mistake of assuming a certain level of quality that is expected of these of these entries. Again, like I said before, this is a contest, not a commission. So you have to judge it by a different metric. You have to make that decision for yourself as to whether it is worth your time. If you put out a prize pool, you're attracting people with monetary incentive. There's no longer a pure community art contest. Yeah, exactly. That's why I said you attract cynical people who aren't in it for the spirit of the competition, but are rather in it because they stand to gain clout and or money from participating. Now,
That's on them,
this
That's on
artist
them.
raised three main concerns. While I'm here, there are more significant concerns than the very tight deadline for many artists. There is no transparency about what entries, winner or otherwise, will be used for, and if the artists are surrendering rights to them by submitting. 2.
I've had this conversation with other people that they think that every submission is a surrender of their rights, and I'm like, it has to be specified in the rule. All that has to, because that's a very technical thing to do. Take all the submissions, right? And if you don't see it in the rule, then like this. I mean, I just think this one point that Ori made is just about like whether things are specified on the rule or not. And if it's not specified, then surely the rights are not transferred, right? Surely. I know that I know it wasn't specified on Noxtaku's contest. It's not specified on the contest 2 years ago. It was specified on the contest 2 years ago when I joined Bishoujo. Only the first place winner will have the rights surrendered. But if it's not, but in this case it wasn't specified, then surely it won't be surrendered. Like, read the rule, like, like.
There are no guidelines about the use of generative AI. 3.
I just think this is just obvious. I just think this is just obvious, But, not to be a hypocrite of what I said in number 1, people might make AI art just because it's not specified in the rules. And since it's not specified in the rule, it's just, well, you didn't specify it, so it must be legal in the art contest, right? So I guess this is fair, but at the same time, I think it's obvious, but it's still fair.
This is being hosted on X, which is no longer a safe place for artists concerned about their work being harvested for generative AI training to share.
I don't know if this is necessary. There are artists that still post on X to this day, and they're okay with that. And again, it's already been the thing I've been saying about evaluating if it's worth it or not. And it does not just apply to art contests, but on anything in general, really, if it's worth it or not. Is posting on X like worth it to you or not? It's up to you to decide, right? But I think the point why I'm icky about this is that it means like you're forced to like post it on X that you are not okay with, right? But then again, like I said, always is that you evaluate if that's okay with you. It's not like you're being forced to post it on X, even if you wanted to join a competition. Just don't join if you like. Don't agree with every term in there.
Cool to host a competition that allows the community to showcase talent.
Like me, for example, I don't think I'm okay with AI training, but you know what? I'm gonna be honest, I'm very doomer about it. I kind of gave up. I'm like, yeah, I'm still gonna post an X. Like, even if I think I'm gonna be AI trained, I'm already doomer about it. I gave up. Like, I kind of gave up. Like, you know what? Everywhere I go, it's already being AI trained. Like, you know what? Screw it. I only live once, and I'm gonna care about like a platform's like severe lack of privacy. But like, I signed up for it when I made the account. So,
but
I don't know. That's a different discussion for another topic. But like, let's talk about the art contest.
There needs to be more structure and transparency here, so everyone is properly informed. Now, the way this is expressed, a bit more constructive than the previous ones that we were talking through. However, when you start working through each of these concerns, you start noticing a few things. Artists are prideful, especially when this contest is showcasing their still. Say the piece where the contest blows up and it's not your best quality. That's where it starts to become a matter of individual discretion. One of the things that really irritates me about seeing the way that people interact with things on Twitter is that there is almost a complete elimination of individual agency in anything that's expressed. If you are an artist and you want to participate in this competition, it is your job, your duty to yourself, your responsibility to evaluate if it's going to be worth your time. Now, if you want to spend more time in creating something that is better, that is a better exemplar of your professional work, then you are going to have to weigh up how much time delivering that quality is going to take, whether it is going, how much stress that is going to create, and whether that is worth it in terms of value for you. So, again, this is not on.
Alright, you know what? Bit character, I'm gonna ask, is it okay if I can drop the video from here? Because I think it could be summed up to that. Like, it can be summed up to just leave it to the artist to decide whether it's worth it for them to participate or not. I think that's literally the takeaway from here. I think he and I can agree on that. What do you think, Bit Character? Like we're already going through this again and again over it. So like, what do you think? What do you think? No problem. All right. Okay. I think I can drop this video. Well, this, I think I'm interested to like keep going with this, but like I don't think I have the time, and I still want to draw. So can I speed through it like a little bit? Like, what are the other tweets that he had to showcase in here?
To data share.
Okay.
So there's no transparency.
All right, this is like I said, if it's not specified, then it won't be transferred anyway.
Right.
So if it's not specified,
Group vshoujo art. Full intent. Say that. Because this is. I.
Okay.
And that a big concern, and when.
What is this?
Matra announced that she was going live.
Is there anything else I should be interested in? I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure.
You've had a starting the contest. Who is running the contest? Understandable. Shoujo art contest.
Clarifying. Okay.
Powered by attention. Also, like, but the arts contest. Everyone was.
What does this say? I like the hip hop challenge, but I don't like it. Don't draw it. Yep, I agree. Yes, it lacks a little more rule, but otherwise I'd leave it at that. Very least, the person who actually does it all deserves the money. Time to eat a couple thousand popsicles so I can make a life-size popsicle stick. Huh? What?
That others don't like.
That. What is this? Okay, bonus info. No AR art, blue skies okay, same hashtag. Still art only. No, this is the one that I really am happy to know that she specified. Otherwise, other live 2D animators and will be saddened by last minute change of rules, just like 2 years ago. So, I like that she specified this part. Any art medium is okay. Photo, okay, this is extremely interesting. But I'm gonna stick with digital art if I have to join. So we'll be looking at entries starting December 16. Not purchasing with the prize money. The art remains here. I think that I like this part especially. I know mine. I know 2 years ago they have to surrender it to the first prize winner has to surrender it. So we'll be taking down the art contest and be working some. After this, I was like, okay, I'm confident they're gonna put back the art contest. So I still did some sketching. It's kind of on me. And she took it down. That's on me too. So I was just too excited.
Now, both remind more that coaches eat enough make participants. So in the
anything else?
I'll be taking this. This should say. I think this should say this.
Okay, well, let's see. Addressing questions about submitting animations, thinking that she's ruling them out due to concern that might complicate things. Fair enough. sorry, I'm like a little overwhelmed. Give me a minute. Give me a moment to think about it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you know what? To be honest, this much backlash, and especially like, she's pretty much valid to feel how she feels about this, you know, because especially in the VTubing sphere, God, you will. It's severely punishing to mistreat your artist in the VTubing sphere, no less. Like the VTubing sphere is built on artists, riggers, model artists, overlays, editors, maybe editors even, you know, right? So the amount of backlash that she got, you know, she's pretty much valid to feel overwhelmed, and I feel bad for her. Like honestly, though, I think yeah, she's when the guilt like seeps into her like that, like I would feel overwhelmed too. Like that shit just very punishing, honestly. You know, these are questions that I'm very glad you're asking, and please keep. I think this is more about like specificity. Of course, rules has to be
November
extremely
17
specific, yeah.
or 18. That was amendment. Go live. You.
Go. Let's speed up a little bit.
Well, please. I'm.
Okay. Quick update. This will be done closer to Monday, and it didn't happen. I waited on. I was on a different time zone, but on my time zone's equivalent to Monday, and it didn't happen. I was so shocked. Like, what's going on? Like, it didn't show up. Like, what is going on?
To see if I'm thinking in the right direction and to give VShojo staff the week. Illicit. It is your Halloween.
Okay, what does this say? Start clarifying which rules are being adjusted. 6 members to 4. Plus motifs. Okay. 6 weeks. Okay. Prize pool 7.5. Okay. Like I said earlier, I don't think the prize pool will do much, because like I said earlier, think about the losers who's not gonna get any of those, right? Just think about that, right? I personally I'm sorry, I'm not an artist. I did not mean to discredit how much I know personally. I've talked with other artists about their work with Matara. I've talked with other artists who's also worked with Matara, and from what I'm told is that she's really, really, really considerate about artists. She's such a sweetheart, honestly, you know. So she may not be an artist, but she really, really cares about her artists. You know, like she really does care. It's just so sad to me that despite the amount of care that she gives, this is what she gets. Like, it's just so sad, right? Didn't realize how quick it would be, how tight the timeline would be again. No, I can maybe put it up 2 months, but at the same time, I feel the whole point is I want us. I think what I am afraid of personally is, what if you have an artist like me? Like 2 years ago, I drew for the entire month that the VShojo art contest was running, and I drew for 1 whole month, and I still didn't win. And I think it might be a double-edged sword if you extend the time. And then someone like me worked for the entire duration and still did not win, right? So 2 things are gonna happen. 1, it's still up to me to evaluate that risk to spend the whole duration and not win. You know, that's understandable. I said that so many times already, right? But because of how she's feeling right now, I think it would seep into her that if someone works for whole 2 months and did not win, that would be devastating, honestly. Extremely devastating. But like I said again, you evaluate the risk, took the time, and did not win. That's on you. That's on me as an artist, right? And another thing, like, when it comes to rules and deadlines like this, I have worked in art contests which deadlines are 2 hours. 2 hours. Some contests, like which is in the most prestigious university of the Philippines, UP, in the University of the Philippines. I joined an art contest there, and the deadline was 3 hours. I think four, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. Right? 2 hours, 4 hours are time limits I'm given to draw for those art contests. Right? I think sometimes time limits, like let's say 1 month or a few weeks like that. You know what? Any amount of time is a valid deadline. Because guess what? You are supposed to draw how you are supposed to draw within the restrictions you are given. That's what limitations are supposed to be about. Right? If you're able to perform so well in a certain amount of time, I think you deserve it to win or like that. And I think it also adds to the judging, right? You're able to make this kind of artwork within 2 hours. That's awesome. It's about efficiency and mastery. I think all that just goes to the judging section of it, right? But that's on my experience, right? I've participated in contests with such tight deadlines. Evaluating your proficiency and how you can make an artwork in such a short amount of time, knowing your limits and how far you're willing to take to an art contest is, in my opinion, right, part of how you're judged. If you're able to make 6 members in a month masterfully, I think that's part of a valid way of judging someone as an artist. Know what I mean? So Nick, if you want to drop the vid, do go ahead. I don't want to hold it up too long. Now you're 80% caught up to the context. Everyone said, yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Maybe that's just my opinion. It's all about working within a limit and working within a time frame. How much you can put out in those time frame. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I don't know if everyone can agree with that, but I am dead set on that opinion that you must be able to masterfully complete an artwork within the time frame. Failure to meet that time frame is a failure in your craft. Honestly, you can't make an artwork within 2 hours. You're out of here, bro. I've failed so many times in the many art contests I had in my local events. It feels bad, man. But you know what? It's part of it, right? It's part of it.
Costumes. She's reduced the number of...
Okay, let's speed up a little bit.
Worried. It's that is what can... That people what thought...
Yeah. Okay, wait, hold on.
Well, her...
Wait, is this the next text that showed up?
Very nice.
Wait. Okay, you know what? Let me just back up a little bit.
A little bit like she's being taken advantage. This is...
Okay. So currently, it's looking like there is 5,000 assigned. 1,500, 1,750, something. Then for 10%, personally, I would have initially thought to maybe raise the bottom prices up a bit. But a lot of people were saying 1,500 for first place is just not enough. It's just not a good enough price, and I am not very nice for having. And I said it again, you evaluate whether that's worth it or not, right? And I said it again, raising the price pool will not do anything, really. Like I said, the prize pool will only be good for the winners. Think about the thousands of losers who will not get anything. Think about it, right? These are just for the winners, right? To those winners, it's up to them whether this prize money is worth it. But the rest gets nothing, right? No matter the amount of your prize pool, those winners will still get nothing. I mean, she had an effort of like putting up with the 10 participants, but even after the 10 participants, they still get nothing. The vast majority of participating will still get nothing. Doesn't do anything.
It's the part that currently is very thing that
I'm just
okay.
skipping ahead.
Yeah, it would
I'm
have
skipping ahead.
better idea. 70 hours, 34 minutes.
I'm just commentating on whatever Matama said, not what he said at this point, because I'm trying to speed things up. Recognize Twitch. There should be a reward that is not monetary, because if people are just going in for money, doesn't. Yeah, you guys know what I'm gonna say, so let's skip that. Kind of, I think so. Especially for the holidays, it's always you want to reward people, and the best way to do is with money. Not exactly the best way. Reward, value, all those stuff is subjective. Not necessarily the best way. It's a sure way. It's a fair way to do it. But subjectively speaking, it's not always the best. And if you say clout, again, it's up to each others to evaluate whether that's worth it or not. Not everyone can agree that clout is seen as a fruitful reward, if that makes sense. So, and let's not forget, it's a contest. Let's not forget that part. It's a contest. There will be winners and there will be losers. Cry about it. Let's not forget that. Like, there will be winners and there will be losers. It is what it is. Those artists, including myself, have evaluated whether it's worth it or not. That's it. That's it.
It's 48 seconds. From a user called Econaissance in Twitch.
Wait, let me read that. I mean, what do you think I can offer artists? Isn't money that would make everybody happy? I don't think there's anything I could really offer outside of money.
Chat.
I mean, fair enough if you live in...
They state, quote, there should be a reward that is not monetary. Oh, talent at the wrong communities. Her member as a
I'm skipping ahead. I'm skipping ahead.
The fact that it's very again go through just foresight.
Oh, what's going on?
Trash.
Is there more?
How do I word this? I very strongly suspect that a lot of
what is this?
Coming back
after taking a bit longer. Okay. What is this?
Few spots that I
management left in the okay, it's about management. Unrelated. Okay, you know what? That's right. That's it. That's all I could say about this. Sorry that was a super long segment. I hope you'll understand everything with what I just said today. I'm very passionate about this. I am extremely passionate about this. So hope you guys understand why I took too long in this segment. And it's not supposed to be the main topic of this stream. Yet here we are. It's 12 a.m. and I still want to draw. So let's give me 1 hour and then I'll end the stream in an hour. So I'll be back for a bathroom break. I'm going to be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's draw. Let's draw. Okay. So, where did I left off? Okay, here we go. Something's wrong with my... Okay, there we go. Fixed it. Okay. Okay. By the way, to those who are still watching, you are free to clip and summarize everything I said. I don't care. Do what you want. You are free to clip, summarize, send this to whoever. I don't care. We can debate about it. Right? Do whatever you want at this point. I'm totally okay with that. Anyway. Yes, I do apologize for the stream. It's okay. It's okay. I enjoyed the entire segment, so fine by me. And again, I evaluated whether it's worth the time or not, and I think it's worth it. So, take that what you will. I was actually planning to clip the fan art Discord thing from previous stream, but wouldn't be lazy enough. Damn. Okay. So we're gonna chill. It's already 12:30 in the morning. January 3 already. And I'm gonna put this up and I'm gonna draw. If anyone if anyone has questions or whatever about anything I just discussed today, feel free to leave it in the chat and I'll see if I can talk about it or whatever, you know. Excuse me. Still January 2 here? Hell yeah. Got time. The hair is black, but I don't want to paint it black, so I'm trying to make it dark blue or dark purple. So no, not for this particular segment. Not for this particular segment. This segment is still white. The hair behind it is black, so let's see. Bit character says, to be clear, I actually wanted your perspective on that segment because it's something you have significantly more experience in art contests, and that's about it. No sharing clips here. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I appreciate it, honestly. Robux Pro and Flipnote. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello. Let's see. I think this is as much as I can do with this character. It's a very simple character design, so not much I can do here. So let's okay. The character is simple enough. Let's go to the next stage. What am I doing? I'm assuming this won't be animated. This is animated, so yeah, this is gonna be animated. That's why you see a lot of layer separation. It will be animated. Most of my still image artworks mostly have like merged layers. But if you see that I have a lot of separated layers, right? Then it's gonna be animated. Nice, yeah. Bit character says, "Oh, and I finally found a rigging software that works on Linux. Yo, that's cool. I'm gonna try out rigging and see if it's for me or not. Hell yeah, let's go. I really need to end rigging, huh? I really need to end rigging, Asuka, huh? I just kind of stop. Oh. Bit character, I think it's cool that you found a rigging program that works on Linux. I think that's pretty cool. I should tell Rando about it. He has a Linux system, so if he wants to dabble into animation, rigging animation, so might be good for him. It was a while since I worked in live 2D. Oh. Wait, I can recommend it to Rando if they're interested. Hell yeah. It's been a while since I last drew for a very simple character design, so it's a little difficult for me to not overthink about which part I am missing for this artwork. I'm always looking back and forth to the reference, and I have to always tell myself that I got everything nailed out. Like, I got everything figured out. All parts accounted for. Like, it's fine. I think since the parts are asymmetrical, I might have to do an asymmetrical wavy hair on the animation, because usually I would mirror the motions, but since the parts are asymmetrical, I'd have to make an asymmetrical motion. I don't know. I might have to find a workaround in the workflow, but that's a pain in the ass to do. We'll see. Okay. So great. Bit character says, I have gotten it yesterday, so once I understand how to actually puppeteer a test model, I can actually show them the ropes. So that's nice. That's nice. Excuse me, my throat's a little. I have a few ideas on what I can do with this artwork. I might make this holographic shirt like stand out a little too much, make it shiny, and then the rest will be like darkened out. Let's see. Let's simulate it. I'm gonna simulate it. Let's try it. Nah, not for me. That's not the lighting I'm gonna go for anymore. Excuse me. I I will end stream on 1:30, maybe 2 o'clock if I feel like it. I hope I will be alive at that time. Hope I don't die. Oh boy. You drew in the same layer again? Oh. Oh no. Oh. Akari. What's the... Okay. Someone's drawing, but someone is me, and I am having dinner. Someone's drawing and having dinner at the same time. I can feel that. Enjoy your dinner, by the way. Ube queso. No way. Purple and yellow, my favorite color scheme actually. Blue, yellow, purple, yellow. My favorite color scheme. Okay. This is gonna be a little... I don't know how to put this. It's supposed to be asymmetrical. So that's two colors I have to color. I don't know about the one on the white, honestly. I'm thinking that the one on the white will have a bit of a blue, like this. So it just doesn't feel completely flat white, right? I tried to match it with other colors like some orange, something like that. Didn't sit right with me, so I'm gonna use this blue to accent the white for a little bit, like this. How about this one? I don't know. I like the light blue on this end. I'll make this even darker. This is supposed to be the black hair, but I don't want to make it fully black, so I'm making it a bit on the dark purple and cool work. Hey Zara, welcome to the stream. Thank you. I have a yellow purple art too. To be honest, in a way, I just thought that this art somehow does have similar vibes to you. Yeah. Thank you. Lee Decor, hello, welcome to the stream. Hello. Made it like a year ago though? Oh. Can you share it on Discord? I want to see. I have made a few yellow and blue artworks back then. But mostly because I used to do photography back then. Most of my photographs were blue and yellow because of the sunsets and the sky was blue, so it made that color scheme and I really love it. Van Gogh's Starry Night mostly influenced me on that color scheme. The blue and yellow Starry Night is really nice. So and also in the Philippines we have ube queso, like it's purple yam and cheese. So I'll show you ube queso. This is our food. It's a kind of dessert. Damn it. It's this one. I'll show you. It's this one. It's ube queso. Hell yeah. Ube queso. And I've had several photographs edited and colored like this kind of food. And I was like, damn, I'm all about that ube queso, you know? So, and I also like the color combination, so I also put it in my art. So, you know, I put it in my artwork. Yeah, it's like that. How long have you been using Ibispaint? I started using Ibispaint on 2020 during the pandemic, and I have nothing much to do, and I was doing traditional art. I was scanning my art, and I thought I want to do a little more, so I started getting into Ibispaint. So I'm using Ibispaint right now. Still do photography? Hell yeah. Which part of the art am I working on? Is it? Oh no! I have two conflicting reference for this art, for this character. I have two conflicting reference. Okay, you know what? This one? Okay. I still try to break out my digital camera every Sunday. Hell yeah, that's awesome. It looks like a kid's toy almost. It's food. Ube queso is food, bro. It's purple yam and cheese. Not. Okay. It's like that. A bit later, when I will end my dinner or something. Okay. Yellow and purple feels dreamy a lot. Yeah, it does. It kind of reminds me of like, well, Van Gogh's Starry Night, which is yellow and blue, and then the nebula. I guess the nebula is purple and orange. Usually, when you see infrared pictures of the universe, they're purple and orange, right? The same with Jupiter's infrared photography from NASA. It's mostly beige, orange, and a hint of purple, a bit of purple. So, you know, it feels dreamy because of that. Let's see. Great. Okay. It's the outline I have to do next. Okay, I posted that art that I was talking about. That's what I... Oh! Where did you post it? Share your art, okay. This one? Oh! That's so cool! Okay, let me take a look. Let me show you guys. That's so cool! Yo! Dang! This gives me like Hollow Knight Radiant vibes. That's so cool. Dang! And I was reminded by Ina. She's also purple and yellow. Look at So Angel though. She's doing pretty great, honestly. I'm doing adoptable for one of them. This is your adoptable? Oh. Oh, okay, okay. Hoping that gets sold. I don't like too much colors, but what do you think? I think it's fair enough. If that's what you're going for, like muted aquamarine type thing, you know. Muted aquamarine, white and gold, you know. I think if that's what you're going for, then I think it's pretty cool. This one's sick though. Christ. That's so cool. Yeah. He looks sleepy. I'm kind of sleepy. It is 12. What time is it? It's 1:13 a.m. Yes, I'm kind of sleepy, to be honest. Oh, by the way, Zeno is back. You know that? Zeno's back. Hold on. Zeno's back on the server. Let's see what some of you guys posted. Zeno's back. See? That's him. Him showing his artwork just confirms to me that it's really him, because Zeno's account, Discord account, was hacked. Even his Twitter was hacked. So I had to kick him off the server, thinking he might DM some of the members in the server. So I had to kick him off. Kick his old account, I mean. So it's good to see him back. And it's also great to know that he's been doing okay, and he's drawing. Yeah, I love to see him improve. Alright, we got Iki-san made the Minecraft skin, and this artwork's pretty cool. I feel like they both did something similar together. Like, look at this, New Year, and this is Edit Kun, My Chemical Romance Black Parade, and this is Risk God Stream's drawing. Oh, anatomy. I'm thinking I don't know if these are abs. Like the abs are a little off. Like, yeah. My only gripes here is like the abs. Maybe the neck is a little off, right? But I think it's good that he's been drawing. You know, I think it's pretty cool. I don't do much anatomy, so if you do anatomy, you're already better than me. I don't do anatomy. I don't do anatomy. Zoe Angel, by the way, has been doing a lot of anatomy works, and I advise her to do more shading, texture stuff, so that's cool. Brain, by the way, look at Brain. This is Bit Character in chat did this. Like, dude, that's cool. Angel and all that, wings and the halo. I got obsessed with the halo like a little bit because I love doing circle stuff. So hoping he'd do more of it though. So, you know, yeah. Surely does love abs. I mean, who doesn't, you know? Muscular women, you know? Muscular women are kind of hot, you know? I use muscle charting. I do love my girls fit. Yeah, I understand that. I like my women how I like my I will not finish that. Ever tried sketchbook? Autodesk sketchbook? You mean? No, I tried before, but I did a few scribbles and I got disinterested. So, you know. Let's see. That's the thing I'm gonna do now. Like the inner part of the ear is pinkish, I guess. So let's do that. Ooh. There might be a conflict of Maybe that would do, but I don't know. Maybe the reference is just not right to follow. I'll figure this out. Now let's color this part. I'm not good with drawing furries. I don't draw furries, but I am willing to go through the lengths for my clients. Let's see. That should be right. Riz, what the hell is this? I love my women how I love my men. Meaty. The gayest thing I ever heard. I'm sorry. What the heck? Yeah, they have money. Yeah, they kind of do, you know? They kind of do. Some of them are extremely intelligent too. Like what the heck? Kind of like the cornerstone for internet artists. You know what I mean? Imagine a furry president. I would not be surprised. You know, I would not be surprised. Okay, great. I think I'm done with the hair. Maybe this one I'm a little bit particular about. Okay, great. Feels like I'm done rendering. Furry ears? Hell yeah. The hair is just perfect? Really? Thank you. Okay, in Trump's voice. My fellow citizens of US of A today. Today I am announcing a great thing. Yes, a very great thing indeed. Furry Fridays. Yes. Yes, people, it will be great. And it will make furries great again. What the hell? Furry ears. Yeah, yes, Sav. I love cat ears. I like fox ears. You know what I like? You know what I like? I like Miyabi's ear. Like Miyabi's from Zenless Zone Zero. I like I don't know, something about it. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Like, you can't tell me those are not two sets of pliers or something. Look at it. That's long ears. This thing can be memed to hell. Like, look at the long ears. They're not. What do you call those tools? Like, you can't tell me those are two sets of pliers. Miyabi, like, long ear. Hell yeah. That's what I like to see. Hell yeah. Oh. Look at this one. Oh, hell yeah. Keeps growing. You see this? What are you looking at? I wonder where. Bro, I'm all ears. Bro. Some long ears. I like this. This I like. I like this. Oh my god. Long ears, man. Remind me of what you call this? Free Ren long ears. No, I just misspelled it. Hell yeah. Free Ren long ears. Like this. Bro. Look at this. Look at this shit. Hell yeah. That's what I like. They're very funny. What is going on? Okay, that's too much. Okay. Yeah, long horns like this. That's funny. That's funny. Bruh. Okay. That's funny. Nick like his ears long. Just like he likes his girls. No! 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 Not like that. Who doesn't love fluffy ears? Yeah, I'm saying, bro. I'm saying. Don't jelly appears. My fellow Americans, today is a great day. A wonderful day. Today, we get the artist, the connoisseur of finer things, Nick Gelatin, to check the most American of things. Taxes. No! Not my taxes! I don't owe anything to the government. I promise, I'm part of the exempted. We'll make YouTube chat great again. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I drank too much juice and I need to pee again. I'll be right back. I am back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. So, where did I... There we go. I like how we're going with the hair already. It's like... I like the color and like that. Doing pretty great. It's all coming together. So, let's keep going. I'm putting a lot of progress today, yeah? This one, is it gold? Okay. Nice meme. Now give me 30% tax. Hell no. Let's see. I've heard that some of government people wanted to pay taxes for being a loner or something, because apparently paying taxes is worse than raising a child. Oh God. I can't relate with the American. Can't relate. I only have to in my country, I only have to pay taxes if I reach a certain income threshold, and I haven't reached it yet, so I am free from not paying any tax. So, you know, I'm exempted. No matter, as long as I don't reach that amount, that threshold, so, you know, I'm exempted. If I make too much money, though, I get taxed. Like, oh God, I'm not American. Oh shit. Oh yeah, you're not. But everyone hates taxes. I know that. It's on Steam. Wait, what's on Steam? Recent law says in India that to be eligible for tax, you need to make more than 3 lakhs annually, which is about $3,000. Oh, and $3,000. That's 150,000 pesos in my country. So in my country, you have to make about $4,000. So if you make any more than that in a year, you will be taxed. So if you make less than $4,000 a year, you won't be paid tax. So this was implemented by our former president Rodrigo Duterte, and it's supposed to be a gift for our local freelancers that for those who don't make that much, right? So for those freelancers, you know, who don't make about $4,000 up, will not get taxed. And that is about how much is it? 200,000 pesos, yeah, for us. I'm rereading about Sauron because I think I'm misreading it. Pay taxes for being a loner or something, because apparently paying taxes is worse. Is it that bad? That is worse than raising a child? Oh my God. I mean, we can all agree taxes sucks, man. Like, tax sucks balls, dude. God, like, why? I made my own money, bro. Please, let me keep it. Oh, wait. If you make 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs, it's 10% used to 20% before last year. Ah. That's like 8%. Ah. I see. I have not checked on how much mine in our country. Is it 12? I don't know. I'll have to talk to a qualified accountant for that. I can look it up. You know what? Maybe I should start researching about it, just in case I get fucked over and get a little too lucky this year. I didn't care much because I know I'm not making enough. So I think it's about time I start caring about it. I am 23 years old. Time to act like a full-grown adult. Like, God. Isn't that exciting? Excuse me. By the way, I want to ask, what's everyone's New Year's resolution? Let's talk about that. I don't want to talk about taxes. Let's talk about New Year's resolution. Can we talk about New Year's resolution? I don't want to talk about tax. It's making me depressed for some reason. Like, can we talk about that instead? Like, please. Okay, let me read that. And the highest income tax slab is 50% this year. Used to be 30%. If you earn more than 15 lakh, which is $17,500, damn. Resolution? What do you mean resolution? Question mark. Yes, I'm talking about resolution. I hope I hope things can get better for me this year. I'm gonna cry. I just hope things can get better with me. Oh, I'm going to cry. For comparison, US take 30% at like $100,000. Wait. Wait, US takes 30%? So that means you only have 70,000? That's insane. Damn. I'm not gonna... Time to rethink my immigration plans. Fuck that. I mean, again, it's not like I'm making 100,000 a year, so... What's the New Year's resolution? Are you genuinely do you genuinely don't know what it is? Or okay, so New Year's resolution is like, it's like a goal that you're going to do for the incoming year, right? It's like a goal. So for this year, what I want to do for this year, I want to be happy. I want to be happy. I just want to be happy. Please. All I ask, find a reason to keep going. This is okay. I'm gonna show it to everybody. I'm gonna show you all my resolution, my challenge. I mean. This is my New Year's resolution. It's this. I just want to find a reason to keep going. It's this. I just want to find a reason to keep going. That's my New Year's resolution. Chris says resolution, I guess getting college and maybe getting a job finally, at least part time. Maybe get famous or something. Okay, I think that's like a standard like eventual things that you get in life, but maybe more like personal personal, maybe internal like things could do as well. Like for me, for example, I want one of my resolution is I want to actually get my shit together. You know, I want to actually get my shit together, make some damn good art, and make enough money to pay taxes. That's what I want to do for this year. Make enough money that I get to pay taxes. Fuck me. That's how badly I want it. I'm kidding. I don't want to pay taxes, but you know what I mean? One of my other New Year's resolution is that this year, finally, I should be able to upgrade my PC. Fuck this 4-year-old 2020 ass $800 laptop I'm working on right now. I need a new PC. That's my New Year's resolution. Get a new PC, like laptop. I mean, I can't work a desktop because I'm always traveling. I always have to travel around because it's my thing with my family. I have to travel. I'm always traveling, so I bring my laptop with me. My other resolution is to be fucking independent. I want to be independent. I don't want to take no more money from my family. I'm going to be independent. Finally, that's my New Year's resolution for 2025. You planning to immigrate? It's always been told to me by my family that I have to get out of here. I have to get out of here. That's what my family wants for me. Like, Nick, you need to find a way to get the fuck out of here. I am not kidding. I am broke, middle class. What can I do? Yes, fair enough. You know, you gotta go to college, get a job, make enough money. I think that's pretty fair. Yeah. I want to make enough money to pay taxes too. Come to India, man. You get taxed for everything? No. No. I just want to make money and get fit. Yeah, fair enough. That's a very fair resolution. You know me, I want to get fit as well. So my New Year's resolution, I want to get muscles. I want to get the muscles, money, and best of all, I want to be happy. I just want to be happy. That's all I want for this year. That's my New Year's resolution. I want to be happy. Maybe I'm 23 years old and I'm single. You know what? Maybe I should get a girlfriend. Hell yeah, gonna shoot for the impossible. Get a girlfriend. Fuck me. I'm not gonna. Fuck me. My family is already suspecting that I am gay for the amount of times I've been single my whole life. Like, the more I stay single, the more they're convinced that I'm gay. For some reason, I am not gay. Just to be clear, like, I am not gay. Bit Character says, my honest recommendation is that if you're planning to immigrate, please don't try the US. Highly recommend looking into the European Union. I was looking into Norway and Australia, maybe Canada, but shit, it's so tough to immigrate when you're not a college graduate. You know, even harder as a freelancer. I'm a freelancer, so a little harder like that too. So. and I need to be to have I'm not gonna go into the details, but that's the hard part. I am not gay. Riz, what the hell? I am not. What the fuck? You fawn over it? I am not gay. I promise I am not gay. My parents never want me to leave, but they do want me to make money and get a nice government job. Yeah, that's a fair thing that a parent would want out of their children. That's very fair. Yeah, that's fair. Norway, Switzerland are the best. Yeah, that's what I heard. So I kind of want to look up to it. You know? Canada crazy expensive. I know, right? Christ. Oh, Christ. Recommend the US only if you are an IT engineer. Yeah, that's... Oh, I don't know if that sounds like stereotyping in a sense, but it's... I guess there is some validity into that, you know? Yeah, you could do it if you're invited to work into a company. Alright, guess what? Alright, guess what? I know where I'm headed to. I'm gonna go to a European VTuber group. I'm gonna find a VTuber group in Europe and work there. I'm gonna hit up Gun Run and ask him to get me a green card. Fuck me. I don't know where Mythos is based, but I'm gonna ask the CEO directly for it. Fuck me. In the heavens? Fuck yeah. Take me to the heavens. But an island, get freedom and make your own. Buy an island? Fuck no. I'm not Mr. Beast. What do you think? What the hell? Bro, you're joking, but I honestly recommend you try. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. Maybe. Yeah, it's only 300,000 cheap for you. 300,000 cheap? That doesn't sound cheap to me. Alright, let's keep going. I got a little more to go. A little more to progress. And then I'm ending stream. It's already 1:48 a.m. I shouldn't be streaming at this hour, yet here we are. You know, I shouldn't be streaming at this hour. Excuse me. Assuming you make $300 from each drawing, you just make $1,000. Yeah, just make 1,000 drawings. Fuck me in the ass. Just make 1,000 drawings. I'm going to die, bro. If I charge double, that's 500 drawings. But if I charge, let's say, I did talk about this back then, but maybe I should talk about it on stream. That this year I'm planning to change my price, my pricing with the way with my commissions. So my cheapest commission will be $150, and that's for like a non-animated doodle style artwork, right? And then the next price will be $750. It will be an animated artwork like I did for Mythos, right? So the artwork that you see of Hades, Poseidon, Zeus, Apollo, and Ares, that's gonna be $750. I will die with that price, but that's fine by me, you know. An extended animated commission will be $1,200. So maybe I can live with that. I think that's I've consulted this with several art professionals, and we came up with that number. So and I think it's okay for me to talk about it now because I'm I'm already decided on that number for a long time, and with careful like understanding with the way I work. So it should be fine by me, I think. I hope I'm not killing myself with that number, but I think it's fine by me. you know if only life was that simple. If only life was that simple. X-Man comes. Yep. Speaking of, I'm getting so close to getting verified on G. Let's go. The bit character verified on Vegan. Yeah, let's go. That's awesome. Please slashing 20% of your income. God, that's crazy. I just need enough money and followers, and I will be able to generate artists. Let's go. Vegan is a commission website. Just think of Fiverr, but Vegan is more catered toward VTubers. But nowadays, it's starting to cater towards streamers in general. So not just VTubers. In the beginning, it was for VTubers, but I think it's gotten popular to the point that streamers is interested in using it now. So think of it like Fiverr, but like for VTubers. No PayPal? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it's gonna suck without PayPal. What color is this? This one? I made any of the. Whoa. Interesting. Okay. Bit character and Riz, aren't you both Indian? You're both Indian, right? Yeah, I think the both of you can help each other out. I think that would be pretty sick. The eye whites here are not permanent. I put the eye whites here so that I can clip the eyeball into it. That makes sense. I'm thinking this thing should be like this. Okay, maybe that works. Maybe that works. Oh, it works. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. Okay, that works. Okay. Forgot to put the gold in here. There should be gold in each outline. Not exactly gold, it's yellow, so Excuse me. Close up on arts feels so weird, I know. It feels kinda a little too close, I know. Perfect art and then you see tiny little imperfections. I know how it feels because that's how it feels when I make my paintings. Like this one. it looks so good on a distance. I shared it to a few friends, I mean, and they think, wow, that looks like a masterpiece. Like, no, it's a sketch. Like, it's it's not perfect. I think the visual effects like carrying this detailed Mythos logo like a little too hard. So, but it looks kind of good on a distance, though. You know. Like, okay, this one. I did this for an art assignment in school. So, yeah, you can see some imperfections in the back, you know. But if I'm presenting it, like, they don't see that. Like in front of the class, they don't see that. So, you know. Excuse me. I think I should do this. Darken the back. Okay, great. What layer am I on? Okay. Fuck. Okay, great, great. I don't know about shading this part. It's this one. Oh, you didn't see that. You did not see that. You did not see that. You didn't. You did not see that. No one saw that. No one. No one saw that. No one saw that. Oh boy. Ah, no one's. Fuck me. Why did I draw that? God, why did I draw that? You saw it? No, not DC the creator. Kinky, oh, shut up. You saw it? Oh my god. No. Should not reveal it to the world. Such abominations I'd create. God, what was it? Do not tell him. Do not tell him. Why do I have that? I should delete that off my gallery. That's crazy. Damn. I will not be seen the same again. I know who to blame for this one, to be honest. Please get a portable monitor. Get a portable. Working on one monitor is like been detrimental for me. I'm gonna be honest. 4K and 4K. And a work profile. Okay, I should get a work account as well. He just furry futa? No, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. No, not lollies. Not that. Not lolly, not furry futa. No, not any of those. If you're getting the wrong idea, then I guess that's great. At least it's not exactly what showed up. So y'all can dream about it. What was it? I wanna know. Must be really bad then, since what can be worse than those things? I wonder what. Might get me extradited from this fucking VTuber community if they found out about it. Oh god. Fuck me. What gay porn? No, it wasn't. God, no, I would not give any ideas. I don't want to go into illegal territory, so stop thinking. It was kind of weird, but not anything quite as bad as what you're saying. Oh God, you cannot get rid of the fact. I just saw it. Okay, you know what? I'll show it. So, there's this thing I drew that looks like... No, not this one. Ah! Why? Okay. I need to delete that later. Why is it beside my references? Why is it? Fuck. It's beside my references. What even was that? It's like hentai. Oh. No. I'll screenshot it. You're free to do whatever you want, right? But if you've seen it, you cannot wash your eyes. You will not be able to wash your eyes. You look like someone giving birth to someone. God. The Renaissance had weirder art, is all I say. All I'm gonna say, and there's a painting in Greek mythology, I don't think it's Greek mythology, but in Roman mythology, where Cronus ate his son Pluto. So, straight up infant cannibalism, you know. Is it cannibal? Is it infant? Was Pluto an infant when he was cannibalized by the Titan Cronus? I think, yeah. So it was that bad in the mythological paintings. So, you know, I mean, I can't make something worse than that, you know. Times were different back then, you know. They just had to make something, right? Animals do that, such as hamsters. Yes, they do that, such as hamsters eat their young, you know. That's quite true. Rodents, you know, they do that, you know. They eat their young just to get their energy, you know. You know what's even worse? I heard that when mother sharks were pregnant with their baby sharks, right? The baby sharks inside their womb, right? They would eat each other. It's insane. Is that true? I think that's true. I heard it. I heard it from somewhere. But that's what I know. Baby sharks inside the womb of their mother shark, they would eat each other. It's that insane. You know, it can get... Nature is kind of insane. Humans can't be that bad, right? Like, humans can't be that bad, you know? Fucking hell, like the unspeakable things humans would do. Who is coming out of mother? Devil is killing a baby. So you've seen it. It's not that bizarre, honestly. It's up to you. Seems so far with a painting of Saturn eating Jupiter, I guess. No, not Saturn eating Jupiter. It's Cronus eating Pluto. Can even kill their own kids to eat. Now I know at least one of your hentai. No, it's it's. I will no longer elaborate. I will no longer elaborate. For everyone's sanity, I will not elaborate. Okay. I'm gonna end stream for a bit, like soon enough, because I think I'm kind of done doing my work for the day. I did more yapping than work. My mistake. But I am doing significant progress. So that's good at least. Let's see. I'm almost done with what I have to do. So just a little more and then I'm gonna call it a night because it's already 2:20 a.m. I shouldn't be this up, you know. I have people to meet later, so that's not great. Okay. Up, wrong layer. Okay, that's great. Wrong layer. And this will be gold. Okay. This one. Okay. All right, one less layer to work on, and then actually it's already okay. What the heck? So this is the character art. That's the character art. It's a lot, extremely much simpler than most of my art. So I'm thinking in the next time I work on this, I'm gonna work on the background. I'm going to, okay, let's see. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to remove this. The only thing we'll be showing is the back, and then I'll work on some stained glass, and then the back will be some architectural details. I don't have to make it too detailed. I have ideas that I want to do with this. So, okay. That's the character art, right? Okay, that's the character art, right? So the next part I'm gonna be doing is some circle parts here, and then this orb looking thing here, and some god rays, if you see that. And I'll put some halo in the back, like some sun looking halo thingy. And I'm not sure why I did that, but I'm not gonna be doing this arc anymore. I decided that this is gonna be in front of the. It's gonna be behind the stained glass, so the stained glass will be in front. I'll have to figure out how I can design the stained glass to look decent. So that will be it. I'm not sure what color I can do with the background. The commissioner wanted a yellow and a purple background, half yellow, half purple, because the characters there. Oh god, you don't see that. So there are three characters, right? One is this angel, yellow angel, and the other one is the evil purple guy, right? So the commissioner wanted me to half the colors, so that's why it's yellow and purple. So on the left will be the angel. I'll have to make a different canvas for it, so it looks like this. Okay, it looks like this. Please save, please save, please save, please save, please save. So this, and where's the other one? This one. So this is the other canvas that I'll be working on from the same commissioner. And what is this? The angel? No, the angel should be looking to the right. I think this is the devil looking thing. Should be facing here. This one is facing like this. So that's the idea. That's why it's yellow and purple. So, you know. Yeah. Great work today. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Toasty, welcome to the stream. Just as I'm ending. I'm just about to end, and you chimed in. Welcome to the stream. Finally catch a stream from you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. Just doing it on purpose. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. I don't want to show it on stream. But you know what? I'll show it if you really want it that bad. So it looks like this. So if you look closely, that is Apollo giving birth to a baby. And that's the baby being vaporized, right? In the meme. And this is Icarus, the Greek mythology character Icarus. So if you think Icarus was has wax wings melted and he fell into the ocean, right? So this artwork is called Icarus Revenge. So this is when Icarus, because his wax wings melted because of the sun, he flew too close to the sun, came back to take his revenge as Apollo was giving birth. Kills the baby halfway birth, you know? So I'm thinking of revising this to when the baby was cut in half instead of being poked through by a spear. So, you know, I showed it to Apollo and she fucking hates it. So I'm gonna finish this artwork. I showed it to Apollo and she was like, what the fuck? And I know I have to finish it, you know? So anyway, that's the commissioner. That's Apollo giving birth. So, but her baby died midway. So anyway, do not clip that. Do not clip it. I dare you to not. Do not clip it. Please don't. I will die. Mythos will kill me if they found out about this. I mean, Apollo knows about it, but I don't want more people to know about it. So, anyway, hi and bye, y'all. Okay, Toasty's gone. Toasty's gone. Okay, he's gone. Scared of a chatter. Oh my god. Fuck. Sure, finish this. Yeah, I will finish it. Tag you on Twitter. No, don't worry. I will try to get into new stream. Oh hell yeah! Hope you don't get scared off with whatever I show on stream. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna hit the haze. It's already 2 a.m. I shouldn't be streaming this long, but here we are. Goddamn rest well. Hell yeah. Good night, guys. Bye bye. Good night. Good night.